victory and 8.6 points per ball game. Lady Wolverines have struggled at times this year. They've lost 4 in a row, and of course the Lady Bulldogs are on a roll. Top the conference at 8-0. They've won 8 straight, looking to increase that to 9 tonight. But you can't take anything for granted. Thought we were going to play last night. Had some bad weather. We're playing tonight. So this is what they like to call a trap game. If you're caught looking ahead, which Fayetteville will play at Rogers Friday night. If they're looking ahead to this, West can bite them tonight. So they've got to come ready to play tonight.
A well-rested for both teams, so they get to play tonight. And I mean, also too, the Wolverines are 1-7 right now in their record, so they have something to prove tonight, especially against the #1 team in the conference.
Yeah, I mean, this is the game that David and Goliath. This is what you play for. There's a different vibe tonight. It's a Wednesday night. We're not used to having games on Wednesday. There's not a lot of excitement in the gym. This is one of those things. If you're caught looking ahead, and things get off to a tough start, you can find yourself out of sorts.
And one thing I have noticed tonight is the band is here, the FHS band, and that's something that normally never happens. So they're here to probably get the crowd a little bit more roused.
Get a little atmosphere going.
And we'll be back with you after the starting lineups.
Starting lineup first for the visitors from Bentonville. 5'11" junior, number 00, Shania Wilson. 5'4" junior, number 4, Kelsey Mahone. 5'6" junior, number 15, Anna Cash. 5' senior, number 21, Ashanti Henry. And a 5'8" senior, number 24, Imani Montgomery. The head coach for Bentonville West is Randy Richardson. And now, the starting lineup for your Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs. Starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 4, Audra Unruh. Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 11, Kennedy Bobbitt. Starting at guard, a 6' sophomore, number 13, Sasha Goforth. Starting at guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 14, Kariah Beck.
Carried the team on her back in that overtime victory. Be interested to see how she follows up that performance tonight.
Especially with Goforth not really scoring in the first half. Looks like the ball is with Fayetteville. Beck trying to look for Bobbitt. Bobbitt's going to make a nice pass to Franklin. Couldn't really get it up to the net.
Good patience by the Lady Bulldogs.
Not really a lot of open men. Sasha, a little bit of a scramble on that. And a big air ball by Unruh.
Everybody trying to figure out what the other team's doing right now. That's okay.
And I mean, too, Unruh and Bobbitt, two girls that aren't really, known to be on the starting lineup right off the bat.
Yeah, it's always a little difficult the first couple minutes. Teams trying to get settled in, get their rhythm going on offense.
Mahone and Wilson.
Forced turnover there by Bentonville West.
Just not having enough grip on that ball. Now we're back with Fayetteville. Beck taking it down the court. Let's see if she does one of her signature shots. She passes it to Franklin. Go forth. Looking like she was going to take it up herself.
Good ball movement by Fayetteville. Bobbitt missed, but that's okay. That was a good look, good ball movement. And I think that's one thing noticing tonight as opposed to the start last week. Really disciplined, good ball movement, working it around, getting everybody involved early on, establishing their tempo.
Heading back with Beck. And Fayetteville's always been one of those really great passing teams. Franklin, again, just caught up in traffic. And Beck getting the first 2 points of the game for Fayetteville. One of her signature moves. Let's see how many times she can do that tonight.
She's as good putting the ball on the floor and driving to the hole as anybody I think I've seen this year. And she's just a sophomore, and she's going to get better. And look at that on the defensive end, getting the rebound, now leading the break. She's playing with more and more confidence, too.
Beck, just couldn't quite get it in there, but that is going to be one of the dangerous players tonight for Fayetteville. When she gets up to the free throw line, especially trying to do one of those shots, she 8 out of 10 times gets it in.
I think we're seeing the confidence of that 24-point performance, too, showing right now. She's playing with a lot of confidence. You can just tell by her manners. Though kind of rare she misses a free throw, she was solid last Friday night.
And normally your three starters, Goforth, Beck, and Franklin, are the ones that get those free throw shots in.
And that comes from driving to the basket, creating opportunity.
So far is the lead offensive player for Fayetteville in the first quarter.
Fayetteville in the man-to-man.
Bentonville West just needs to move it a little bit, and not too much of a grip there by Mahone as it goes out of bounds.
Just kind of forcing the issue.
Just,
it's been a struggle for them all year.
Like we hear the coach, they just need to start making easier passes, and they're just not really having too many girls open at the moment.
Well, they just don't really look like they're really into it, just judging from their body language right now. And we're having a little bit of an issue with the basketball, so got to decide which one we want to play with. As you see the official bouncing them both.
Testing them to see if they have enough air.
All right.
Looks like we're going to get back started up.
I don't know if I've ever really seen that take place 1 minute into a game, but here we are.
Back in number 15 for the Wolverines, Cash falling down now all of a sudden.
Unruh with the nice bump scoop.
So far, the Lady Dogs lead by 5. And, just the Lady Wolverines just have not gotten close to the basket, and that was a good block by Goforth.
Almost came up with it cleanly and go out of bounds on Sasha and stay with the Lady Wolverines.
The Lady Wolverines, they just need to get some more energy, get things going.
Well, when you're in the midst of a tough season, it's sometimes hard to summon the energy you need each and every night. And then you get down quick 5-0 to a team that's undefeated in conference. It's not exactly awe-inspiring, to say the least.
Still a lot of time left in this ball game to prove that they can hang with Fayetteville. But Fayetteville, once again, just playing great man-to-man. Bobbitt, Unruh, nice pass to Franklin. She's going to pass. Just not enough height on that ball, but a good block by Wilson.
Well, Wilson got her with the body. That's why the ball couldn't get up high enough. And so Jasmine will go to the line for a pair as Wilson picks up the foul. Good move. Took it strong to the hole. A little more aggressive. And I think Fayetteville needs that out of her the rest of the season. They need Jasmine to step up and be pretty aggressive.
And that was an effortless first shot by her. Let's see if she can make it again. And she does. Almost breathtaking when she does those shots.
7-0. Fayetteville easily in control right now.
Cash now is going to try to take it past Goforth. And is stolen by Jasmine Franklin. Save, rebounded by Goforth and gets the 2.
With a putback. Timeout. Bentonville West.
You could see her kind of smiling at Coach Rumor saying that was my fault a little bit, but very happy Sasha was there to kind of rebound that ball and get that 2. Again, Fayetteville 9-0 right now.
Well, you should see the replay. That's obviously why you, even if your teammate has the ball going to the basket, you follow up because in case they miss it. That way you get the easy putback. 9-0 Fayetteville's established the tempo they want. They've got West on their heels. And this might be an opportunity to rest the starters a little bit when we get closer to halftime, second half, and let some of the other people on the bench get some experience, because the more players you can get experience right now, I mean, the state tournament's not that far away.
Yeah, exactly. And especially next year, I mean, they're going to be losing Unruh and Franklin, but they're still going to have Goforth and Beck, which is pretty outstanding for 2 more years at that.
Yeah, well, you need as many people ready for that rotation because, man, the state tournament, it's gonna come down to the people on your bench as much as it is the starters. As deep as the teams are now in the state
And that
of
was
Arkansas.
a big hit by Franklin.
A little aggressive, but that's okay.
Jasmine Franklin, her first personal foul, team foul number
First
1
personal
for
foul
Lady
to Jasmine
Bulldogs.
Franklin as well. Just, I mean, Bentonville West has to get something going. A lot of miscommunication between their players.
Well, they're undersized too, which helps Fayetteville. They're taller and they're using that length to force them further out. There was a nice block by Sasha. And heads up.
Nice catch by Goforth.
Oh, what a pretty move.
Go for.
Fayetteville stacking up the points early on.
To catch that on the spin and then put it on the floor and turn and lay it off the glass, that was a thing of beauty.
Wilson looking like she was going to try to take it up herself. Mahone, just once again, the ball getting tipped very nicely by Fayetteville's defense.
They're doing a good job of getting hands in the passing lanes.
Looks like that's going to be Unruh's first personal foul.
Correct.
Mahone's going to have to go.
Both teams with 2.
Let's see if she can get some points for the Wolverines. Does.
Ends an 11-0 run.
There it goes up on the board. Second attempt. A little shaky, but Wolverines are on the board. Goforth. And
Well,
just overlaunched the head of Unruh on that pass.
She just couldn't quite get it out of her hand cleanly.
Once again, just not too many girls open. Fayetteville defense doing an excellent job. Mahone able to escape back in Unruh.
Fayetteville showing no ill signs of having not get to play last night. They came out ready tonight.
And Wilson over there on the net, a little hesitant when Franklin was coming up near, but was able to get it in off the bat. Kennedy Bobbitt getting the first, another 2 points for the Bulldogs. Wilson looking like she's going to take it up again, but and 2 new players are going to be coming in for Fayetteville.
Number 3, Lauren Webb.
Webb and Logan.
Oh, Logan's wearing 44 today. Normally wears number 1. It kind of threw me.
Sasha looking for
Nice
Beck.
job.
Beck.
Kariah was just wide open all alone underneath.
And
They were
Kariah
concentrating so much on Franklin, they forgot about her.
Kariah already getting the points stacked up for her.
It's 5 already.
Wilson, it's a little too short on the outer rim.
And Fayetteville's just not giving them any opportunity on the offensive glass.
Nice launch pass from Franklin. 2 new players are coming in for Bentonville West. Number 12, Kelsey Wood, and number 23, Katie Colton.
Colton, just a freshman. Oh. They're going to call Jasmine on a foul. That's her second.
Franklin, her second personal foul, team foul number 3.
It looks like Abby Breathitt is going to come into the game for Jasmine Franklin.
Abby Breathitt.
And like you said with Colchin, I mean, as a freshman, I mean, we've seen Sasha Goforth playing as a freshman, so I'm excited to see how she plays in this game.
Nice move to the basket. Wasn't able to get a clean look. Missed the rebound. Sasha with the rebound. Here come the Lady Bulldogs.
Just once again, just not enough height. Beck going for a 3 and gets it no problem. 8 points on the night for Beck.
I'll tell you what, she is just playing more and more confidently.
That was a nice 2. Kelsey Wood.
I'll tell you what, Karai could really be an X factor for Fayetteville in the state tournament.
And Abby Breathitt trying to rebound it after that attempt. Henry, she's gonna take it down herself. And looked like she really didn't have anyone to pass it to. So
yeah, she ran into Breathitt and there's a lot of contact. The ball goes out of bounds and they play on.
Looks like Unruh and Bailey are gonna check into the game for Beck and Goforth. I mean, like you said, the rotation is going to be very important, especially with the state tournament coming up, and especially with a lead like this in the first quarter.
Well, it's a good opportunity for Coach Remmer to see what 5 gel well on the floor together.
And once again, Henry just
communication error. Thought her teammate was going to cut to the right instead of going inside to the lane, and she threw the pass and she wasn't there.
Good block by Fayetteville.
Playing good defense, and they're keeping their intensity up, which is good. Even though they've got the big 13-point lead, it'd be easy to kind of slack off, but they're not doing it.
Webb going for 3 points and gets it. It's nice to see Webb getting some of those points.
They're keeping the pedal to the metal. That's exactly what Coach Remmer wants them to do.
And a nice steal by Lauren Webb. But just overthrew Unruh, and it's stolen back by Henry. Henry, once again, she's going to take it up herself.
Got too far into the basket and then needed somebody to help bail her out.
Bailey having the edge over her.
You just see the Lady Wolverines playing a little tentative right now.
Montgomery trying to she rebounds it. She's going to try to beat Breathitt into the basket, and she does.
Nice job of backing her way back into the lane. But quickly, here come the Lady Bulldogs. Good ball movement.
Unruh just couldn't get it. Rebounded by Henry. She passes it over to Cash. Cash gets in the 2. The Lady Wolverines bouncing back.
And Unruh picks up her second foul.
Looks like Kennedy Bobbitt is going to come back into this game, as well as Beck and Goforth.
Well, I imagine we'll see a lot of rotating in and out. Keep everybody fresh.
As well as number 4, Kelsey Mahone is going to come back into this game. And she kind of looks at Coach like she didn't know who she was coming in for.
Yeah.
She's going to come in for Henry. Let's see if Cash can at least get them to a double-digit score. Wasn't able to. Rebounded by Beck. And almost losing the ball on the floor.
Nifty little over-the-head pass to Sasha. But she draws the contact and will go to the line for a pair. Colchin will pick up the foul.
And once again, another lot of switches happening for Fayetteville.
They're also playing very relaxed too, with the 21-9 lead, but not so relaxed it's careless. They're just letting the game flow. It's a treat to watch.
I mean, but you can't help think. I mean, last week Fayetteville was down by this much against Bentonville, and I mean, came back second half.
Yeah, it's night and day. They have definitely come out a lot sharper tonight. You can imagine that was one of the focuses in practice this week. Sasha got the second free throw, 22-9.
And a nice steal by Bobbitt, but it looks like Looks like Mahone was able to get the ledge up on her and get it back.
And keep it with West.
Once again, just about 20 seconds left to go in this first quarter, and Bentonville West trying to get to a double-digit score.
Fayetteville averaging almost 55 points a game in conference. They're almost halfway there after one quarter.
Cash able to save the ball. Colchin gonna take it up herself.
Nice move by the freshman.
Nice move to get away from Beck.
Pariah, deep three, no.
Looks like that's gonna be the end of the first quarter. The first score in the first quarter is 22-11. Bentonville West needs to change up their game plan in the second quarter, especially with passing. I mean, we did see, Henry trying to take it up to the basket too many times, and we will get back with you with this, but first we're going to take a commercial break.
Yep.
Savings this big come with their own theme music. State Farm agent Larry Biddle in Fayetteville, Arkansas can help you get all the discounts you deserve with a free discount double check. After all, real savings should fold, not jingle. Get to a better state. Call Larry Biddle today.
Fayetteville already back on the court now. And something's going to have to change. Let's see if Fayetteville will lighten up a little bit in the second quarter, and maybe Bentonville West will score some more.
Well, Lady Bulldogs, that's most of it's, you got to attribute that to them. They're just playing really good defense. They're just doing a good job moving the ball around on offense. And they're just got West outmanned, pure and simple. Good hustle by Beck to keep that alive.
And so far too, Katie Colchin has really impressed me for the Bentonville Wolverines.
She picks up the foul there, but
she was able to get she was able to get back to let loose of that ball. That was a really good job by her.
So both teams with 4 team fouls.
Beck getting to bob it. Let's just see. Fayetteville's just going to take their time.
Good ball movement again. Doing a good job of working it around quickly. Not
Unreal.
letting the defense get set.
Once again, Bobbitt's going to take it up for
Nice
almost
feed.
herself. Nice pass to Franklin.
Sucked the defense in and kicked it over to Franklin for the easy deuce.
Okay, now it's just going to be a matter of time if Fayetteville's going to let anyone from Bentonville West be open.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do. They don't want to give up any open shots.
Let's see. Good attempt from Wood, not able to get in. About 6:41 left to go in the second quarter.
Good
Go
screen by
forth, taking it
Franklin.
up herself. Easy two.
Go for.
And a nice screen by Franklin allowed her to get to the lane easily. Sasha almost comes up with the steal.
Looks like Naomi Logan is going to come back into this game for Pariah Beck. And you can notice too, number 15, Anna Cash, she's trying to block Go Forth, but every time Sasha gets the leg up on her at each and every time.
Yeah, Sasha's a tough player to try to defend, no doubt about it. See, and there's not a lot of movement without the ball, and that's what's hurting the West right now. It makes it a lot easier for Fayetteville to defend.
You can kind of, hear Coach Richardson, telling his players to move, and the communication just being a little bit off as well.
Well, they got a wide open shot from Mahone.
Mahone.
She knocked it down.
A nice three by Mahone. But Franklin answers on the other side.
You cannot take your eyes off this Fayetteville team. They will get down the floor in a flash.
They need to transition.
Tough shot there.
Bobbitt with the rebound. Past Colchin, and Franklin
Nice move.
does it again.
Jasmine Franklin.
You notice how when Fayetteville's going down the floor, they're keeping their head up, looking ahead. They're not putting their head down, they're looking up.
And that's one of the things that I noticed that Bentonville West was doing a little bit too.
Basket was good in the line with one shot is Franklin.
And I mean, Franklin, I mean, she is that dangerous girl going up to the line. I mean, we've already seen her make it twice tonight. Effortless shots. See if she can make it a third. No problem.
9 points for Jasmine.
Also in number 22.
And after that basket, kind of limped a little bit when she was walking to the other side.
They get her going on the inside, then you get Sasha and Karai out on the perimeter. And Fayetteville's going to be a tough out in the state tournament.
Colchin trying to surpass Unruh, almost gets it tipped.
And they're doing a good job of just keeping them out on the perimeter, not giving them any good looks. Oh, nice move inside, not able to finish though.
Just not enough height on that ball. Looks like Beck's going to come back in for Unruh.
Just going to keep rotating them in and out, keeping them West off balance.
Logan, let's see if some of those other girls, I mean, and it's really nice to see some of those girls on JV kind of step it up because like you said, it's going to come down to those girls on the bench. And so far, I mean, Webb, we saw her shoot a 3 tonight. Excellent job by her.
Good job by Logan to battle and keep that possession alive, though she didn't come away with it. Good hustle, and Franklin knocks it out of bounds.
Colchin doing a really good job on handling that ball well. Looks like Wilson's going to come back into the game for Wood for Bentonville West.
Hey, Coach.
Once again, doing a really good job not having anyone open. Go for it, though, with the steal. Sasha going to nice pass move to Beck. Logan
Nice
going
move.
to take it up herself. And
a little strong off the glass, but that's okay. They're back quickly. Notice how they don't give West the opportunity to run a break because they're quickly down the floor.
And just too harsh of a pass.
Well, they're just rushing it a little bit right now. They're not in a tempo. Fayetteville they're playing within themselves. West is, they're behind. They're trying to force it, and they're playing a little faster than they need to, and that's when you create turnovers like that.
I mean, right now, Bentonville West, they just need to take their time and just try to score each and every basket they can instead of just taking it too fast on the field. Like, I mean, we saw Henry and Cash take it down too fast, and the ball ended up out of bounds.
You've got to take it one possession at a time if you're West, and it's Fayetteville. Same thing. Back on the floor, nice dish inside.
Terminella wasn't quite able to get it in.
Yeah, a little contact, but they play on.
Henry, good job at kind of settling sort of mid-court, not taking it all the way up too fast. Once again, needing to pass it, she finds Mahone. And, and it's stolen by Sasha Goforth.
Stepped on the inline, or the sideline rather.
And give it back out to Clifton. Looks like Clifton is now in the game for Bentonville West. And Henry just searching for a man open. I mean, she could give it to Wilson. Finds Mahone.
You just don't do a lot of movement without the ball. And again, that makes it so much easier for the team you're playing to defend against. You don't have to move as much.
Henry tried to take it up herself, but I mean, didn't look like it had a chance with Bobbitt and Terminella.
Huh. They'll charge Beck with that foul. I thought maybe she tripped over Kariah's foot more than Kariah fouled her, but so be it. That's the call from the official.
Wilson, once again, looking for a man open. She finds Henry. Wilson, I mean,
got away with steps. She rushed that.
Not enough height from Henry. Now a scramble on the ground. Goforth comes away with the
Sasha
ball.
come away with it.
And loses it. That was nice defense there by Mahone, tipping it away from Goforth. That was quite a bit of a scramble there, though, on the other floor. Beck.
Draws the contact. She'll go to the line. And that's 2 on Wilson.
Her second personal foul. Team team foul number 6 at the line, Lady Bulldogs, Pariah Beck.
Cry with the chance she can sink both of these to be the first player in double figures, but missed the first.
Let's see if she can still get there with this second attempt. Gets it in. Henry once again. I mean, she needs to slow down just a little bit, and that was a good pass move there to Wood. Excuse me, Clifton. And Clifton just kind
Nice drive. She just lost the ball.
lost the ball right off her
Dribbling
hand
a
as
little
well.
too high too. It's harder to control when the ball's up above your waist. So Logan will come out. Or no, Logan's in. Okay.
With about 2:51 left to go, I mean, once again, Fayetteville's just going to take their time, and
Franklin's not quite
I
sure
mean-
what they're doing on offense.
you can see her mumbling,
Yeah,
"What's
she's-
the play?"
Yeah. Now she sets the high screen for Sasha. Wide open jumper, nothing to it.
Sasha, go for.
I mean, at this
Sasha's
point,
got
I feel like Franklin was okay to say that, especially with the lead that they have
Yeah.
right now.
Well, you want a player to ask what the play is if they don't know. Nice steal by Go Forth. We'll see. Watch her run the break here. Oh man, just a little short, and it'll be out of bounds on Logan as she tried to corral it on the end line.
About 2:13 left to go, and it looks like Kelsey Wood is going to come back in for Brianna Clifton. Just now with about 2 minutes left to go in this first half. I mean, let's see what Henry will do on this possession. Looks like she's going to take it, almost take it up herself. That was a good fake by her.
Nice
Good
pass
control on the
inside,
ball, just
and rushed the shot.
didn't have enough
She knew
control.
Franklin was down there too, lurking to swat it away if she wasn't careful. Back.
And back.
Contact and back.
Pariah Beck.
Getting in the double digits.
She has really blossomed this year.
See Wilson getting the three, but it's rebounded. Mahone gonna try for a three as well.
And Franklin's there to clean it up. And what do we got here?
Looks like there may be a foul on Beck. There's a foul on Beck.
Oh, a double foul.
Beck and Kelsey Wood.
Pariah Beck, her second.
And,
Also charged to Kelsey Wood.
okay, so Wood and Beck both get fouls. Interesting.
Beck now. Let's see what the Lady Dogs will do in the last 1 minute and 20 seconds.
A chance to get a couple possessions for one. The finger roll just a little bit short, but it was a good move nonetheless.
Mahone's gonna take it up. Gets an easy two.
Foul was charged to Naomi Logan. Her first
Looks like the first personal foul from Naomi Logan as well. So Mahone is gonna get to go up to the line.
Okay, we've got a couple special guests coming up at halftime. Dotson Schaefer and Carly Galloway, who signed national letters of intent. We'll visit with them at halftime. So
Beck
keep it
once
here.
again, just gonna take her time and about the minute left to go. Beck almost taking it up herself, gets it stolen away.
Steals it right back though.
Go Forth gonna try to attempt for a three. Oh, just a little short, rebounded by Wilson. I mean, Henry's gonna need to find a man open. Just again, nobody really open, but she finds Wood and gets in the two. Bentonville West almost the double digits. Unruh waiting on the sideline and just a
Missed
big
that one, but look at Jasmine try to save it and take out the cameraman in the process. Everybody's okay, thankfully.
and about 25 seconds left to go. I mean, that just shows you, I mean, her fearlessness really.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
you can
that's-
kind of see her doing that or something even more major in the state championships as well.
I mean, you're up 36-19. You don't see that kind of hustle play that often from a starter. So that's good to see, but you don't want anybody to get hurt. But that's the kind of mentality you got to have to win a state title.
And it looks like she's going to replace Franklin. Terminella is going to come into this game.
So this could be the last possession for Bentonville. Ideally, I would think they'd hold on to it just to keep Bentonville or keep Fayetteville from scoring it at all possible.
Henry once again passes it to Wilson.
Nice
Wilson
move.
gets in the two. Bentonville West in double digits on probably their last possession of the first half. Unruh, she's going to try to take her time and get it in. Clock ticking down, and
Nope.
wasn't quite able there to get it, but 36-21 in the half. Overall, good first half, and in the second quarter as well. I mean, Bentonville West regaining their hustle and kind of getting those crucial points in.
Yep, pretty impressive showing by the Lady Bulldogs as they lead at 36-21. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll come back with some halftime interviews. Lady Bulldogs in front, 36-21.
State Farm agent Larry Biddle is here to help you protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. Larry Biddle and his team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
The Odom Law Firm is proud to continue its support of Fayetteville High School because this community is important to us. Our ties to Fayetteville run deep. For 45 years, we provided high-end legal services to the people of Fayetteville. But more than that, like many of you, our children have graduated from Fayetteville High School, are enrolled there now, or will be soon enough. Just another reason why Fayetteville's law firm will always be the Odom Law Firm. Come visit us at our new Uptown location for all your legal needs, and go Purple Dogs.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Home. It's more than a place. It's a state of mind. It's a feeling of comfort, security, family. It's a word that can take you back to your childhood bedroom, your backyard playground. If you are fortunate enough to own a new home for less than you can rent, in a great neighborhood, with warranty for your peace of mind, you are coming home to Roush Coleman.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Did you do this? Wow.
We got you.
Yeah.
We scared you.
That wasn't funny.
All right, back here at halftime, 30.
education and minor in business.
Nice. And ultimately your goal is to, are you keeping that wide open? at
Yeah,
the
just
point?
keeping it wide open for right now.
So you can go.
But then I got back into it and
Heard that interview, Carla Galloway and Dotson Schaefer. Congrats on them once again to committing to Texas State and Graceland University today for volleyball and football. And you know, coming back into this game, I mean, Fayetteville has not let anything up for Bentonville West. I mean, they have basically kind of closed the door on them. Luckily, they were able to get to an advantage at getting about 21 points in the first half. But I mean, something's going to have to change in the dynamic of Bentonville West.
Yeah, we're going to need a team.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, here they come out of the locker room now.
But I mean, I
a
guess
little
we can
unusual.
already guess what Coach Richardson was kind of telling them. I mean, communication is a big part on this team, and it's been very shaky, especially with the passes. I mean, about 4 or 5 of them have gone out of bounds. I mean,
They're just trying to lay a foundation, build toward the future, and of course Fayetteville, the future is now. Beck leads the way with 11 points, go forth with 9, Franklin with 9, Webb with 2, Unruh with 2. Mahone leads West with 7 points. Lady Bulldogs, 2 of 8
and
from 3. I would think that'll be one of the points of emphasis, try to increase that, but they did shoot 50% from the floor in the first half, so you got to like that.
and just then,
Sasha,
Sasha go
go
for it,
for it.
getting
Inside for 2.
first points for Fayetteville early on in the third quarter. But getting it blocked by Henry, that was nice by her. And before we could touch on it, over on the other end, Jasmine Franklin with a big block near the rim by Wilson.
You're keeping the intensity up, and I'm sure that was one of the points of emphasis for Coach Rimmer. At halftime, let's keep the intensity up. Don't take anything for granted. Let's finish this team off.
I mean, they have to keep digging away at this. I mean, with the state championship so close, I mean, they have to keep everything on point, and they are. And Jasmine Franklin, I mean, I've noticed a few times in this ball game, just her face. I mean, she's just wincing a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like she's hobbled just a little bit. Long
But,
two,
but
no problem.
not affecting her shooting at all.
Jasmine
And now,
Franklin.
and now she has a big smile on her face.
Yeah. She's really become a leader for this team, and she's had to step up into that leadership role, and she's done a nice job with it.
Especially with 4 major seniors last year leaving, Jasmine really stepped into that leadership role.
Really had no choice.
That was a good pass.
Bobbitt will bring it out. Little hot coming in from Sasha, but that's okay.
Bobbitt, once again, she's going to take it up herself.
Nice move. Couldn't quite finish, but that's, you see the confidence growing in her game as well. That's a move she might not have made 3 weeks ago.
And Karaya, I mean, with her points tonight, but still being a little quiet than she normally has. Just once again, just a really shaky on Cash trying to get that layup. Looks like there's going to be a personal foul on number 4, Mahone.
No, they call it
Or
Unruh.
actually, Unruh.
Team foul number 1. At the line for Bentonville.
The score's a little, I mean, it's 40-23, but it really doesn't even feel like it's that close, does it?
No. I mean, the Bulldogs are up by about 17, and here comes Logan back into this game for Unruh. And I mean, these girls are just taking their time at this moment, and I'm very impressed with the way they're still controlling the defense on Bentonville West.
Well, and offense has been a bit of a struggle for West all year. They're averaging just over 42 a game in conference play.
With about half of that, let's see if they can get that by the time the game ends. Bobbitt finding Franklin. Franklin gonna take it up herself. Doesn't get it rebounded by Beck. Beck just
nope,
a little too short. Rebounded by Montgomery. Montgomery taking it fast up the court and loses the ball. Stolen by Goforth. Goforth gonna take it up herself and easy two.
Basket by Sasha Goforth.
And that is something that Bentonville West is just going to have to control, better handle on the ball, especially not going up the court too fast. We saw way too much of that in the first half.
Yeah, we've had a hard time handling the Fayetteville pressure. Let's see.
A little bit shaky there by
Turned it
Cash.
over 13 times in the first half, so missed the easy one there, and back with the rebound, and here come the Lady Bulldogs. Again, Franklin will last one down the floor. I think Wilson's going to pick up her third.
And it looks like Kelchin is waiting on the sideline from Bentonville West. We haven't seen her in a while.
Oh no, they're going to give it to
That was
Henry.
charged to Ashandi Henry.
And Beck up at the free throw line. She's gotten about 3 points at the line so far. Only missed one out of her 4 attempts.
At the line for Bentonville.
Make that 4 out of 5.
Back in for the Lady Wolverines, number 23, Katie Colchin.
Someone's going to have to come off the floor for Bentonville West. Here we go.
Kelsey Mahone.
Mahone will come off. And this is really a young Wolverine squad. They just have 4 seniors. Of course,
I
you
mean,
could say the same thing for Fayetteville, too. They've only got, what, 4 seniors?
And I mean, right now on the court, they have about 1 senior on the court. Mahone trying to take it up herself. Nice pass to Colchin. And
Nice
Colchin
shot.
with the 3.
3-point basket by Katie Colchin.
Boy, Fayetteville gets down the floor
Timeout,
in a hurry.
Bentonville,
Vic
30
Rimmer
seconds,
is
timeout.
not liking the effort from this team right now.
And I mean, you can just hear Coach Richardson saying they need to scoot back a little bit more on defense and just, I mean, really, they need to try to bring some more pressure against Fayetteville.
Yeah, I think they're pretty tapped out what they can do. So it's just kind of going to be a matter of playing the string out. Now, the boys' game tonight ought to be pretty entertaining. Fayetteville part of that tie atop the 7A West with Harbor at 6-2. Bentonville West was at one point tied in that 4-way tie atop.
But right
the
now
7A
they're
West,
about
but they've dropped 3 straight.
they're about 4th in the conference now with about 4-4.
Yeah, 4-4. They're just 2 games back, and a big game for them to try to get back into it. And for Fayetteville, you want to try to keep pace. Harbor and Springdale play tonight. Everybody got weathered out last night, so everybody playing tonight. And then the quick turnaround, they'll play again on Friday. Goforth with that nifty move into the lane, and the little runner falls short.
And that's about the 2nd time we've seen her do that tonight.
Yep.
Just once again, but I mean, the energy did come back a little bit with Colchin making that 3-pointer. I mean, that was big
Yep,
for the
and
3rd
now
quarter.
she's
And
got a little
Colchin,
snowbird, but credit Logan for getting back down on defense and knocking it out of bounds. West wanted a foul, but the officials are probably not going to call anything unless it's absolutely blatantly obvious at this point.
now Montgomery searching for someone
Might have got away
open.
with steps.
Wilson, she's going to try to go
That's
over.
a tough shot. She didn't have control of the ball when she went up.
Nice pass to Bobbitt.
Up and in.
Kennedy Bobbitt.
I
And she
mean,
put that pass where only Bobbitt could get it too. That was.
and Fayetteville does those half-court shots so effortlessly. Montgomery to Colchin. Colchin looking for Wilson, and just, again, not enough height on that ball.
Franklin really wasn't looking to defend there, so I do kind of wonder if something's going on with Jasmine. As Terminella will check in for Franklin.
I mean, it's very hard to tell right now with Jasmine because, I mean,
She might have turned an ankle or something.
I mean, it's hard to tell because, you know, one moment, she has that kind of wince of pain in her face, and then the other moment she's very happy, jolly. I mean, you know, playing through the pain. Cash.
A little sloppy there.
Good rebound by her. She's going to take it up herself, and again, once again, just too much height, just overthrowing the
Well,
basket.
she got fouled.
Her third personal foul.
That'll be 3 on Beck.
Now Emmy Bailey's going to be waiting on the side.
At the line for
Cash's
Bentonville West,
third
Anna
point of the ball
Cash.
game.
In for the Lady Bulldogs, Emmy Bailey, replacing Beck.
It's going to go her second attempt, and looks like a new player for Bentonville West is about to come in the game. Cayenne Reed is going to come in. Go for it. Just, I mean, at this point, Fayetteville is just going to take their time. Logan, good pass to Bailey, getting it out. And tipped away. Good job there by Clifton. Cash gonna take that for 2. Nice block by Goforth, but
she didn't think she got her with the body, but the official thought otherwise.
But luckily, that's her first personal foul of the night. And now here's where Coach Rimmer is going to be rotating out a lot of his girls. Already see Lauren Webb on the side. Cash not able to get that first attempt.
And the game for Fayetteville, number 3, Lauren Webb, and also into the game.
Webb coming back in for Bobbitt.
Lady Wolverines, number 22, Cayenne Reed.
And Cayenne Reed finally getting in the game for Henry. Putting some fresh players into this game.
Terminella tried to knock it loose. West comes away with it.
Cash. And a big 3 from her, 6 on the night.
Point basket by Anna Cash.
Well, now it's a 15-point game. This might be the closest this game's been in quite a while. And Wolverines almost forced a steal there.
Webb, way to save it. Goes over the hands of Naomi Logan.
If they score on this, I wouldn't be shocked if Coach Rimmer takes a timeout. Oh,
and a
Sasha
good
with
block
nice
by
block.
Goforth, and still keeps it in bounds.
Yep,
Terminella.
And nice job by Terminella to keep it down 4 for Unruh, and she'll lay it up and in. Nope, she'll leave it for
Emmy Bailey just a
Bailey,
little too short.
She got fouled. Yep.
Unruh's going to come back into this game. But that was a nice job there by Goforth and Terminella.
Keeping it alive, keeping it going down the floor. Always better serve. Keeping the ball going toward your basket.
Bailey with her first attempt, gets it in. 1 point on the board for her.
Third personal foul.
Unruh now checking in for Webb.
Audra Unruh.
Take a look at the replay. Nice give there, and then the foul.
And a little too short, doesn't get it in. Now Colchin's going to try to take it down for some more points. 2:40 left to go in this ball.
The game's kind of lost its tempo for both sides.
Fayetteville still with a comfortable lead of 16. And Colchin
Nice job
losing
by
the ball.
Logan knocked it away. Now keeping it alive. And it was dangerous pass there. Goforth with the putback. Nope.
Just a big scramble now on the floor.
Try to keep everybody upright, safe.
I mean, Terminella, Clifton, and Goforth all on the ground.
Coach is not happy right now
Bentonville.
with the effort. It's a little sloppy right now, and he's letting them know about it.
I mean, and that's, I mean, looking how Coach Rimmer is talking to his players, this is the first time that, you know, I've seen him really be that vocal with his players.
They've kind of lost a little focus right now. They're just kind of, I wouldn't say they're going through the motions, but they're not playing crisp, and he wants them to play crisp. Like that pass you've got to make that pass before you get to the free throw line. You can't pass it when you're down in the paint there because there's just no room. There's too many defenders, too many offensive players.
And even with the Lady Dogs
Spacey.
Even with the Lady Dogs winning against Bentonville last week, I mean, you could hear Coach Rimmer at the end of that game tell us that, I mean, he wasn't very happy with their performance, even with winning by over 10 points.
Yeah, he didn't like the start. Friday at Rogers, then Heritage comes in here a week on Tuesday, and then, man, 3 tough ones to close out the regular season at Harbor, at Springdale, Van Buren on senior night on the 23rd, so it's not going to get any easier. And, of course, they want to run the table, win the conference outright, undefeated.
Now we're back into play. They're going to give it off the bat to Wood. Just needs to go down court, find someone open, finds Colchin, just, you know, good handle on the ball there. Coming up into traffic,
More
almost
pressure.
losing it.
They're getting close to a 10-second call. They just managed to get it across. You see how they're forcing West to play a little faster than they want. They did get an open look. And a putback.
Basket by
It's
Ali
in for the
Clifton.
2-point. Looks like Jasmine Franklin's going to come back in on this next play. Looks like number
They're gonna call
34.
Terminella.
Was charged to Gabriella Terminella. Her first.
About 1:54 left to go in this game. Wood trying to regain some points for the Lady Wolverines. Just couldn't quite get the edge up on that. Still at 32. Logan's now going to launch it to Unruh. Unruh's going to try to attempt for a 3. Barely misses it. Almost rebounded by the Wolverines, and they do. Wood now taking it down. Once again in traffic, but gets it out to Colchin. Mahone just, I mean, once again, just the passing game. Fayetteville doing excellent man-to-man. I mean, keeping them out on the perimeter.
Took steps.
Looks like it's going to be traveling by Mahone. And still with a comfortable lead, Fayetteville by about 14.
Beck's going to come back in.
Back in for the Lady Bulldogs.
And haven't seen her in a while, too, giving her some much-needed rest after the points that she had in the first half.
Kariah with 11 in the first half, 12 total. Franklin's got 11. She had 9 in the first half. And Goforth with 13 right now. She had 9 in the first half. And Kariah with a nice drive, a little short.
And Franklin with a good rebound.
Unruh, open look. Oh, missed it. Look at Jasmine battle for the board, and I think they're going to tag her with the foul. She's not going to be real happy with that.
Jasmine Franklin, her third personal foul.
Her third personal foul of the night.
Team foul number 5.
Needs to contain her energy just a little bit, especially going into the fourth quarter.
West, number 15, Anna Cash.
Reed
Kind of
is
frustrating right now because it's
Number
just
10,
not
Abby Breathitt.
the
And
flow
number
of the
11,
game has
Kennedy Bobbitt.
gotten real choppy right now. So it's
the energy has kind of been sucked out from both teams. I mean, even with this lead, I mean, just the accuracy is very off. And, I mean, the emotion coming from Coach Rimmer, too.
There's just no flow right now. There's no rhythm to it. It's just kind of chop, 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 chop.
I guess Coach Rimmer's kind of thinking, you know, his players cannot settle right now. They're up by 14, but as they saw last week, I mean, anything can happen. And
Wants them to finish
miscommunication. Looks like it hit the back of Breathitt as she was trying to pass it to Wood.
Good hustle by Bobbitt to tie it up. And timeout.
Looks like it's going to be a 40-second timeout, so we're going to come back with you after commercial break.
Young Life enters kids' worlds to befriend them on their terms. We earn the right to be heard, to share the greatest story ever told.
I care about these kids here in this city because I was one of them.
I want all of them to see and to understand that they're valuable, they're important, they're significant.
The Young Life leaders in my life, they're like a light to me. They just want to be your friend and to know you.
Learn more at younglife.org.
Looks like we're back to this game. Cash going to start it out, trying to find someone open. finds Wood and gets in the 2 points, decreasing Fayetteville's lead to now 12 points. Bobbitt's going to try to attempt a 3 and gets it. That's her second 3 of the night.
Kennedy's got 7.
And off the bat, another 3-point basket. That was a back and forth right there. Bobbitt once again just looking for someone open. Webb passing Cash. She's going to find Goforth. Goforth's going to try to make a 2.
Got bumped from the back. They let it go.
Rebounds it.
Back. No.
Wood rebounds it. Colchin going to try to take it across.
Nope.
And we're about to take it to the 4th quarter. And I mean, Bentonville West has done an excellent job decreasing Fayetteville's lead. I mean, Fayetteville up by 12. And it looks like we're going to go to a commercial break, and we will be right with you after the break.
So tired of this tiny car. Got an SUV.
Hey, Dad, have you heard of craneteam.com?
Craneteam.com, huh? Yeah, they've got like all the cars.
Got my truck from there. They got everything.
Craneteam.com does?
And all of the pre-owns passed a 107-point inspection.
Wait, I can even calculate my payments?
I can do all this from right here?
Craneteam.com. It's not rocket science, Dad.
Savings this big come with their own theme music. State Farm agent Larry Biddle in Fayetteville, Arkansas can help you get all the discounts you deserve with a free discount double check. After all, real savings should fold, not jingle. Get to a better state. Call Larry Biddle today.
We're going to start off Beck passing it to Franklin. Franklin shooting it across to Bobbitt. Nice passing. Logan's going to try to take it up for layup and just
got a little too far into the basket.
Just brush the dents of the basket. Colchin now at half court, looking for someone open over the head, goes to Mahone.
And this game is as close as it's been since it tipped. 12-point lead for Fayetteville. And even though they have controlled throughout, give West credit, they've chipped away, and this score might turn a few heads around the conference.
And
oh
that
my
was
goodness.
a nice 3 by Mahone. I mean, Cash,
it's a
now Mahone.
Single-digit game.
9 points. Goforth almost in, tried to answer. Now Colchin taking it down fast down the court, going to pass it to Mahone. Back to Colchin, into traffic.
You see West playing with a lot more confidence right now. I'm not exactly sure what they've done to really get back into this, but here they are.
It's very entertaining to watch.
Nice
Colchin with the
job.
2, and now watch out. Bentonville West is coming back in this game.
7-point game. And that's the tough thing for Fayetteville. You can't just turn it on and off. They need somebody to provide a spark right now.
Goforth and Franklin answers back. They take it back up to 9. But still, I mean, this is exactly the really vocal point in it changing. I mean, 3rd quarter, I mean, there really wasn't any energy from both teams. And then out of the blue, here comes Bentonville West. Wilson gonna overlaunch it.
Stops right now.
Wilson gonna take it up at 2 and gets it in, back down to 7. Bobbitt
got it.
answers. Looks like it's gonna be another game of back to forth. Henry now waiting on the side.
Well, this now helps Fayetteville. Now they're kind of getting back into a rhythm.
Colchin, I mean, hit pretty hard as she runs into Beck. Looking for a charge there, but isn't going to get one.
Call, but didn't get it.
Looks like Henry's going to come in for Colchin.
And she's done a nice job. 7 points off the bench.
I mean, Colchin, she's the one who had that first explosive three. I mean, that was a very big play for them. And Beck, here comes Kariah Beck, and a nice pass to Logan, but gonna give it to
Sasha missed it, but a nice job by Logan to kick it out because the shot was not gonna be as easy as she thought it was.
Henry, nice spin move by her, but loses the ball, goes out of bounds. Reed is going to come back in this game from Mahone for Bentonville West. It looks like it's still going to be Wolverine ball. But Bentonville West doing an excellent job decreasing this lead, and it's going to be Fayetteville's ball.
There. I thought maybe that went off Bobbitt.
It was kind of between Bobbitt and Wood.
So Webb checking back in, and Logan comes out. The Bulldogs have only scored 4 points in the quarter to 6 for West.
But I mean, I'm going to mention this, Kariah Beck, I mean, she did sit down for almost a full quarter.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of tough to sit and then come back and heat it up as Franklin misses one. Go for it, trying to battle for it. She was on the end line, and they'll give it back to West.
And you know, we haven't seen as many plays as from Sasha Goforth in a while.
Yeah,
she's been very quiet when it comes to the ball.
Yeah, the whole third quarter was kind of quiet, even though there was a little spurt there where both teams exchanged baskets, and now we'll have a timeout on the floor. 5:01 to go, 53-44, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
What's up, Northwest Arkansas? This is Christian with JJ's Grill, asking if you like great food, live music, and having a good time. We have daily specials, Northwest Arkansas's best buffalo wings, free live music, and don't forget, kids eat free every day of the week. Our kitchen is open till midnight, so grab your friends and family, do your mouth a favor, and stop by any of our locations. Football season is here. That means it's flip for your burger time at JJ's Grill. Feeling lucky? Come in during any NFL game, and we'll flip a coin to see if your burger is free or not. We'll see you soon at JJ's Grill.
The Odom Law Firm is proud to continue its support of Fayetteville High School because this community is important to us. Our ties to Fayetteville run deep. For 45 years, we provided high-end legal services to the people of Fayetteville. But more than that, like many of you, our children have graduated from Fayetteville High School, are enrolled there now, or will be soon enough. Just another reason why Fayetteville's law firm will always be the Odom Law Firm. Come visit us at our new Uptown location for all your legal needs, and go Purple Dogs.
Back into this ball game. Cash coming down strong down the court, but Franklin with the steal. Now Goforth taking it up. Goforth, nice move to Peck. Peck once again just trying to get up in the basket. Franklin helping defend, but she's going to go for that three.
Kariah's got 15, and that gives it back up to 12, and a little bit more of a breathable cushion for Fayetteville. Clifton inside.
Goforth. I mean, Fayetteville just needing to gain some more control on this ball game.
Now they can kind of put the hammer down. Here's the opportunity to do it if they can finish off. Franklin inside. Nice pass. Bobbitt. Nope. And Franklin runs it down. Oh!
Runs down two girls in the process. Run down Henry and Clifton on the way to the basket.
Lowered her shoulder. Normally you'll get called for the offensive foul, but they'll play on. And Jasmine now with 15.
A lot of girls waiting on the wing too. Wilson gonna take it up herself past Franklin, and again just over the net. Logan coming down fast now to the net. Finds Beck. Beck's gonna try another three-point attempt, misses it.
Look at Jasmine in there battling for the rebound.
Looks like Unruh and Breathitt are gonna come back into this game for Goforth and Franklin, and Mahone and Montgomery in for Reed and Wilson.
Let's see how the offense goes now for Fayetteville with Franklin and Goforth on the bench. Both teams making a lot of substitutions in and out.
And Colchin coming back in for Henry. Just real quickly, I mean,
Henry hadn't scored, but Colton's provided a nice little spark off the bench with 7.
The freshman has done a really good job when it comes to passing on this Wolverine team.
She's going to be a core of this Lady Wolverine future, no doubt about it.
I mean, just the way she's able to get past defenders as well. Okay, Cash now looking for someone open, trying to get Wilson. Finds Montgomery. She's going to take it up herself.
And
just
kept it on her hip a little too long.
Beck with the rebound.
Oh, that's quick little teardrop. She's got 17.
Now let's see what Colchin can do.
Coach Richardson wants to take a
looks like
timeout.
there's going to be a timeout by Bentonville West, and we'll be with you after the break.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Home. It's more than a place. It's a state of mind. It's a feeling of comfort, security, family. It's a word that can take you back to your childhood bedroom, your backyard playground. If you are fortunate enough to own a new home for less than you can rent, in a great neighborhood, with warranty for your peace of mind, you are coming home to Roush Coleman.
And Colchin, quick off the bat, trying to tell Mahone to go the other side. She's kind of directing Mahone and Montgomery to kind of move up a little bit. Finds Mahone. Fayetteville doing a good job pushing the Wolverines back, and looks like there's going to be a foul on Jasmine Franklin, her 4th of the night.
9-0 run by Fayetteville has given them a little bit of a cushion after it was 51-44.
And you can hear after that push, Coach Rimmer saying that it was big girl basketball.
Yeah.
Looks like she's going to try to, he may have tried to argue that.
He's going to keep lobbying for his team. Breathitt with a nice job of keeping her position there. And
Logan now going down fast with only Cash to defend. Finds Goforth.
Yeah,
and now
a little late with the pass. Got to dish that sooner.
Scramble on the ground there.
Yeah.
And again, you know, I've stated the quickness of Katie Colchin. I mean, just how she was able to dive in there without Goforth noticing.
Just sheer hustle. So yeah, she's got to make that pass quicker. And Sasha has an easy layup. The spin move wouldn't go. Rebound goes to West.
Colchin now is going to try to take her time with about 2:20 left to go left in this ball game. Colchin finds Cash. Cash is going to try to shoot for a 3. Misses it. Almost
go out of bounds.
Wilson trying to run it to keep it in bounds. Fayetteville ball once again. And
well, this should hit. Well, they've exceeded their average in conference play output offensively.
Logan's going to try to keep it off quick on the bat.
Needs some help. Coach Rimmer is not real happy with the way his team's playing right now. He thinks they're standing around too much. He's letting them know about it.
I mean, and we're definitely going to see this intensity, I mean, build up as it gets closer and closer to the championship.
Oh, yeah. You got to just keep battling until the end.
And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Young Life enters kids' worlds to befriend them on their terms. We earn the right to be heard, to share the greatest story ever told.
I care about these kids here in this city because I was one of them.
I want all of them to see and to understand that they're valuable, they're important, they're significant.
The Young Life leaders in my life, they're like a light to me. They just want to be your friend and to know you.
Learn more at younglife.org.
Under 2 minutes to go. Fayetteville on top, 60-44. Kariah Beck to the basket. draws the contact, and she'll go to the line for a pair.
A little short there, but she has done an excellent job tonight getting up on the line, only missing one.
Karai with 17 to lead the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be 2 games in a row if this holds up, or she will be the leading scorer for Fayetteville. And a chance to have back-to-back 20-point games. Knocked down a couple more free throws. She would have easily already been at 20 for the night.
Just already just gaining a lot of momentum in her game. Nice one there. Looks like that's going to be her 20-pointer for the night. Colchin, going to try to rile her team up, get some more points on the board with about 1:40 left to go.
Just trying to build momentum for their next contest. They'll play Springdale Friday night at home. Cash hit the deck, and we got a foul on Karai. Yep. That's 4 on her.
Fouls charged to Karai Beck, her fourth personal foul.
Well, she plays with great intensity, just like her dad did when he played for the Razorbacks. And he also wore number 14.
And it looks like she's going to come out and, well, actually, a little confusion on the sideline. And
Brother will come in, Coach Rimmer, with a little advice.
Cash with her final attempt, misses it, rebounded by Franklin. Escapes Wilson.
Whoops.
Go for it,
Nice
getting
pass.
up to Beck. I mean, just the passing for Fayetteville is just so great. And Logan is super fast in there, but over launches over the head of Bobbitt. With about 1:13 left to go, Fayetteville.
Might have been a little too unselfish on that possession. Somebody kind of needed to step up and just shoot it instead of playing assist kings.
I mean, Fayetteville in the 17-point lead pretty much have the ball game, but I mean, very impressed with how Bentonville West was able to come back in that early fourth quarter and just lay up points on Fayetteville.
And West is going to take a timeout with 58.6 left.
And we'll be back with you after the break.
So tired of this tiny car. Got an SUV.
Hey, Dad, have you heard of craneteam.com?
Craneteam.com, huh? Yeah, they've got like all the cars.
Got my truck from there. They got everything.
Craneteam.com does?
And all of the pre-owns passed the 107-point inspection.
Wait, I can even calculate my payments?
I can do all this from right here?
Craneteam.com. It's not rocket science, Dad.
Savings this big come with their own theme music. State Farm agent Larry Biddle in Fayetteville, Arkansas can help you get all the discounts you deserve with a free discount double check. After all, real savings should fold, not jingle. Get to a better state. Call Larry Biddle today.
Looks like we're back. Beck now has the rebound. She's taking it up pretty fast. Gets it out to Logan. Let's get a nice passing go for it this time. Passing into the outer rim to Beck again. Misses the three, but rebounded by Logan. Easy pass there to Bobbitt. Almost tipped there by Mahone.
They play on. That would have been a foul. Just any other point in the game, and Bobbitt knocks down a three.
That's about her third three tonight. And Colchin with 22 seconds left to go. Lady Wolverines are going to try to get some points, and Wilson gets another two. Beck now just going to take her time with
dribble it out. Take the victory and go to the house.
But I mean, you know, Fayetteville started off very good, but you know, in between the second and third quarter, I mean, they were kind of slow a little bit, and Bentonville West coming back around, and I mean, really starting with Colchin with that three, gaining more momentum and more energy. Very impressed with them in the fourth quarter.
Wasn't a perfect performance, but there was enough to be pleased with, and there was enough to dissect to work on for the next one. So Beck leading the way with 18, Franklin with 15, Goforth with 13, Bobbitt with 12. So, you know, pretty good balance. And you take the win, go to 9-0 in the conference, 17-3 overall, 9-game winning streak. Yeah, I think you could be pretty happy with that.
And we will be back with you for the boys' game.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the southeast corner of Bulldog Arena, the